Welcome back and many thanks for keeping it Channel 1. Let's make sense of shillings and cents in business, and Kenyans will now be able to export their products to DRC, South Sudan and also Zambia because of the ease following the rollout of the operational phase of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. That function is currently underway, which is being presided over by the corporate's CES, Wycliffe Oparanya. Let's listen in.
And Zambia, under this initiative, let us take a moment to reflect on what this represents. Today, we are not only sending products across our borders, but we are also sending a strong message to our nation's commitment to regional cooperation, to supporting our SME, our local industries, and to building a sustainable and inclusive economic future. This flagging off ceremony is a testament to our commitment to providing the necessary infrastructure, trade facilitation, and support services to ensure our SMEs can thrive in regional markets. We will continue working in close collaboration with our development partners, private sector, and all relevant stakeholders to reduce logistical bottlenecks, streamline regulatory processes, and foster an environment where businesses can grow, compete, and contribute to regional economy. This shipment symbolizes our commitment to the principle of Africa economic integration. By embracing open and efficient trade routes, we are laying the groundwork for a future where African nations lead in solving Africa challenges and creating African opportunities. The economic potential we unlock together will benefit not only our countries, but also contribute to the larger vision of self-reliant, prosperous Africa. Consequently, Africa must produce what it can consume and consume what it produces. This is how we will spur intra-Africa trade to achieve the aspiration of the Agenda 2063. Ladies and gentlemen, as a pillar upon which our bottom-up economic transformation agenda is anchored, MSMEs shall benefit greatly from this initiative and facilitate the realization of our all-inclusive, leave no one behind vision. With a constitutional of over 98% of all businesses in Kenya, creation of over 80% of jobs, and approximately 30% of our GDP, the role of MSMEs in our economic development equation cannot be overemphasized. The huge part that sees over 1 million young Kenyans join the workforce every year has made it necessary to internationally invest in end-to-end interventions that stimulate the demonstration of young people in cross-border trade. As a government, we have prioritized initiatives to support the growth of our MSMEs, helping them to overcome barriers and meet export standards. We understand that our economy to thrive, our local business must have access to diverse and expansive markets. In this regard, both the Ministry of Cooperatives and MSMEs Development, as well as Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry, have been leading government efforts in engaging stakeholders with a view to receiving proposals that will inform both legislative reforms and administrative intervention to continue creating the right business environment for our businesses and investors in Kenya. Notably, the Cabinet Secretary for Cooperatives and MSMEs Development, through the State Department of MSMEs Development, has initiated an MSMEs Roundtable, a private sector-led multi-sectoral forum to address issues affecting MSMEs in Kenya, with a view to developing a mechanism for consultating the various MSMEs sector interventions for maximum impact. Ladies and gentlemen, as an active proponent of the African Continental Free Trade Area, I wish to reiterate that Kenya is strongly committed to exploiting the full potential of value addition and unlocking the opportunities available within African Continental Free Trade Area framework. To this end, we will continue to implement interventions that enhance the diversification of our economy to unleash the full force of our manufacturing sector. The private sector in Kenya has shown great enthusiasm in taking up the opportunities under the African Continental Free Trade Area, and this flag off today is a clear testimony. Before I conclude, I want to call upon all sector stakeholders to follow suit and invest in interventions that are geared towards the enhancement of the sustainability and competitiveness of MSMEs, which are our only sure path of tackling the youth batch, managed through creation of employers with the eventual journey towards accelerated employment creation and national development. Thank you very much for coming today. God bless Kenya. God bless you who are here.